Hello everybody, and hopefully the day's finding you well. Here we go with another quick math concept. Hopefully this won't take too much time, but it will make a little bit of sense. As always, you can find other ways to understand this material. If what I'm saying isn't going to make sense, the internet is always available. So we'll get right into it as I just kind of show you real quick. We're going to be talking about expressions and properties of expressions inside math expressions. A quick note, this is one of the most important lessons for this year. You will be using this information for the rest of your time in school and math. So listen up, pay attention, follow along. If there's something that doesn't make sense, come see me to help understand it more. Out of the way, here we go. Okay, you've learned about expressions, math expressions, like a math expression that maybe looks like this. 3m minus 6 plus 4m plus 20. It's a math expression. These are terms of the expression. Well, today we're going to be talking about two properties about these expressions. They're the associative property. And just think about associating with others, and the commutative properties. And think about your parents maybe commuting to work, moving around. So associating, you associate with different people. Commuting, you travel from one location to another. Well, watch this. When you have terms in an expression, you can move them around like your parents commute to work. You can commute these terms to other places, and you can associate them with different parts of the expression. For example, I've got this 3m here. Let's say I just leave it there, but I want this 4m to associate with it. I want to commute the 4m so that it's sitting next to the 3m. I can do that. When you move it, you just have to make sure you take the operation that goes with it. This plus goes with the 4. It's whatever's right before it. This plus goes with the 20. So I'm going to take this 4 over here, but I'm going to bring the 4 with it, and I'm going to write plus 4m. You can do that. This minus 6 that's there, you can move it where it's with the 20. And I can either put it before the 20 or after the 20. I'll put it after the 20. Minus 6. So you can move around the items. The place where people usually get it wrong is they don't take the operation with it. So you just got to make sure that this minus 6 stays with it when you move around. But you can move it that way. Before, these two were looking like they were with each other, and these two maybe with each other, but now you've got these two associating with each other, and they've got the same variable. And you've got these constants, these numbers, they're associating with each other. That's the message of today. You can do that. Let's say you've got, I don't know, negative 18j minus 4 minus, plus 3j minus 6 plus 8j. Well, you can commute the numbers, you can move them around, you can have them associate with different numbers, and you'll see math teachers like to write the variables first. So let's see, I'm going to move this 3j. Watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to move this 3j out in front. I'm going to commute it to the front. Now, I could write a positive 3 there. I use the word efficient or lazy. I don't want to write the positive because it just takes too much time. I know it's a positive 3j. So plus 3j, I've got this 8j. Why don't I move that 8j next? So plus 8j. And then this negative 18j, I'm going to write this right over here. Take the operation with it. That's a negative. Well, is it negative or is it minus? Well, that is a negative 18j, which means you're subtracting 18j. Those two items mean the same thing. Now, I know the calculator that we use, it doesn't like them to be the same thing. It uses two different buttons for that. But those two items mean the same thing. And then, what have I got? I got numbers. Oh, yeah. Minus 4 and minus 6. I'm done. There it is. I'm now associating all the variables that are the same together, and I'm associating all the constants together. Now you can go ahead and stop the video here. The next part is really just for honors. You can just stop and start on the assignment. Suppose I've got negative 3.2r plus 16 plus 7.1r plus r. Well, I want to write the 7.1r first, and then this plus r next. And then this, instead of writing minus 3.2r, suppose I just write plus a negative 3.2r. And associating those together, and then plus 16. You can do that. You can have you can say that what used to be a negative 3.2, you can put this negative 3.2 there with a plus there. It means the same thing. If you have a negative 3.2 or you're adding a negative 3.2, that's exactly the same thing. And since you're watching this, I'll tell you, is there a number in front of that r? Yes, there is. We're just so efficient we don't write it. It's a 1r, just a 1 in front of it. But we've either talked about that already or we're going to talk about that more, depending on how I chose to introduce this material. So when you have expressions, they follow the commutative and associative properties. They're called properties. The property of this, the property of me is I've got brown hair. The property of expressions is you can move the terms around. That's one of their properties. That's one of their characteristics. Well done. Thanks for watching, and good luck on today's assignment. Have a good day. Bye-bye.